guys doing?
Good.
I just met Dr. Richardson this evening. We met because a friend of mine is working on the story of Carl in a stage production. And I had the pleasure of playing Dr. Richardson in the stage reading and was able to tell her the audience's response to that. I'm not a mother, which is funny because I am a maternal health strategist, but I'm also an actress, a film and TV actress. And even though I don't have children, I did play a mother in Judas and the Black Messiah, where we won an Oscar in 2021. And in doing work with Chairman Fred Hampton Jr., I met the mothers of the movement. So I just wanted to honor mothers who have lost their children to violence and keeping these stories alive for people who have sacrificed their lives for us and to make the world a much, much better place. I'm going to read an excerpt from Dr. Richardson's book, Carl, A Mother's Love, A Life Remembered. This is from chapter 6. Daycare was a new world, and you met it in your own tender way. Some mornings, leaving you felt like breaking a piece of my own heart. I could still see your face pressed against the glass door as I walked away. Your small hand lifted, your eyes wide with longing. But every afternoon when I returned, your joy was a light that erased the ache of mourning. You would run into my arms, your whole body warm with excitement, as if time had passed. Just pause, just for this reunion. And on our walk home, you always found ways to make me laugh. You would beg to be carried when I told you, no, baby, you're too big. You're too big now. And you would suddenly stop and lift one leg and tell me with a serious little face, Mommy, my foot is broken, I cannot walk. I can still hear that mischievous tone and see the twinkle in your eye. I would laugh so hard, tears would stream down my cheeks. Your clever little trick melted my heart every time. Later, when your dad came home, I would retell the story. And we would laugh together, marveling at your playful spirit, your clever mind, your boundless charm. Those days were full of love and laughter and the kind of moments that stay in a mother's heart forever. Your daycare teacher, Miss Marva, became another steady presence in your early life. Her kindness, her patience, and the way that she saw your gentleness with gifts she gave us both. You always had such a gentle heart. Every evening after daycare, no matter how much of a hurry I was in to get home and start dinner, you insisted on stopping to see our dear neighbor, Mrs. Palomino. It became our little ritual, our moment of joy before the evening settled in. And she would greet you with that warm smile, already ready to settle in. She would have your favorite treat, a small handful of grapes. You loved them so you loved them so much, and she loved you enough to always have them waiting. I will never forget the day that we stopped by and she didn't have any grapes, and she looked at you a little bit flustered and said softly, "Baby, I have no grapes today. Would you like an apple instead?" Your with that earnest, honest, only child attitude. You said, you know I'm coming and you didn't buy grapes? For a moment, I wanted to scold you, but before I could, Mrs. Palomino laughed, that kind, knowing laugh. She said, I'm sorry, baby. Tomorrow, I will have grapes for you. And she did. She adored you, Carl. In her eyes, you were like a grandson. And in her heart, she was more than just a neighbor. She was a piece of our family, built through kindness and routine. Even as a small child, you moved people with your sweetness, your sincerity, your love. You had a way of leaving gentle marks on the hearts around you. Without even realizing it, you were loved everywhere you went. Even then, you carried a light that people wanted to hold.